The players shake hands. It's a grey, murky day across Southampton, but there is plenty of optimism now in the stands around St Mary's. Good movement from Saints early on, players popping up all over the place, and it's well opened up by Armstrong and Ings, and they switch it out to the left. Jenipo and Bertrand out there. Bertrand goes to the early cross. Gazaniga stays on his line. Free header for Cedric, and I don't think he knew whether to cross it or head for goal, and he's headed it across the 6-yard area, nobody marking him, and he couldn't get it on target. That's a chance.
It is a great chance, and I'll tell you what, Adam, he's got in there and he's got caught in two minds. He didn't know whether to head it, take it on his chest. He's had time, and it was a poor effort. If he's going for goal there, he's got to get the header on target.
Stevens and Ward-Prowse playing in tight areas here. Spurs pressing high up the pitch. Now Stevens will have to lob a clearance up towards halfway. Vertonghen was aggressive and he's headed it to Harry Kane. Harry Kane 25 yards out, tried to thread it through to Ali, comes back to Kane, deflects, and it's tipped wide by McCarthy. Good work from the Saints goalkeeper. Not sure if it was going in, but the deflection meant he couldn't take any chances. And Saints just allowing Harry Kane a sighted goal a bit too easily. Still waiting the first goal. Bit of mist drifting across St Mary's, but certainly good on the pitch so far. Good tempo. Long ball forward for Dele Alli. In behind Bednarik too easily. He's been pushed a bit wide. He's gone over. Spurs fans want a penalty. I think he cut inside and rather slipped over Jack Stevens. He's not happy about it.
Just looking at the pattern now, Adam, technically what they've done, what Mourinho's done, he's set up 4-4-1-1.
Good header on from Bertrand, can keep a bit of pressure on Serge Aurier. His clearance isn't very good. Armstrong's header goes back towards Bertrand. Armstrong reacted quickest then to the loose ball, finds Redmond into the box, right foot, left foot shot, parried, cleared away, corner Saints. Good football from Nathan Redmond, Dave, showing all his skills in the penalty area.
Good skills. Goalkeeper's gone down to his right, Gazaniga wasn't able to hold it, and it was Alderweireld who just put it out.
A bit of uncertainty, but the charge down from Redmond and Armstrong putting Spurs under pressure. Ward-Prowse nipping in at Ndombele, almost got the ball off him, and then they do force the error out of Spurs, and then they lift one over the top for Danny Ings. Ings in the box, onto his left foot, it's brilliant. It's a fantastic goal from Danny Ings. He's done it again. Saints top scorer, 17 minutes gone, onto his right foot, flipped it over the defender onto his left foot and hit it past Paolo Gazaniga. Goal number 13 of the season for Danny Ings, brings the house down at St Mary's. Saints 1, Spurs 0. What a way to start the new year.
Well, that is a cracking goal. That is definitely a DC goal, that one. He's pulled it down, he's flicked it over the top of the defender. Real class about this goal. The ball's hit over the top. The left back and the centre back's got caught square. Centre half's gone to it. He's flicked it over his head and he's put it to the left of the goalkeeper. That is a tremendous goal.
The high press from the back from Stevens got the ball off Ali. Ward-Prowse chips it down the right wing. It's clever if it stays in. Linesman says it has. Armstrong. In front of him is Vertonghen, approaching the penalty area, just pauses, wants to get the cross in the ball, and does so to the near post, and somehow Redmond's shot came off the foot of Alderweireld and ballooned over the crossbar. It could so easily have gone in.
Very, very close, that one. He's got to the line, and somehow he's managed to whip it in, Armstrong.
On the left wing. Ali gets between three players, somehow he's in the penalty area, he's still going, half a clearance, Mora squares it, there were men over but he's passed, thankfully he wasn't brilliant. Jenipo tries to get it back, Kane will have the shot, straight at McCarthy, can't hold it, the rebound comes to Ali. I think he dived over McCarthy's feet. I think that should be a yellow card for Ali. Spurs are saying it should be a penalty, and McCarthy will be glad it went behind for a corner, having not been able to hold it cleanly.
Well, there's 3 times now Ali's gone down.
Ref might have a VAR here
looking for a penalty.
Yeah, but I think McCarthy got the ball, and then I think Ali went over him. It's like Christmas all over again downstairs, and I'll tell you what, it might be like New Year's Eve all over again tonight if Southampton can keep this lead. Playing from right to left in this second half. Spurs kick off, ball near halfway. Aurier tips it past Jenipo, and then Bertrand intercepts or blocks a ball forward, goes back to Alderweireld. He hangs it back into the Saints half, headed firmly by Bednarik. And then Danny Ings with a great hold-up and pass and volley out to Cedric on the right. Early cross from Cedric, the slip from Armstrong, and Redmond's volleyed it over the bar. He got in beyond Aurier, and he's just got to compose himself.
That's
there.
a chance.
12 yards out, he really had a great chance. Cedric takes it, Ings showing good movement, got down there, he gets it into the edge of the box, and Redmond couldn't get there before Alderweireld. Comes off Cedric's backside, ends up somehow with Ward-Prowse. He'll chip it into the box early, under-hit it, Aurier headed it away, but that's really good play from Højbjerg to pick out Gineppo on this left wing. Up against Aurier again, Marley against Ivory Coast, great ball from... And that's hit the hand of Toby Alderweireld. It was Gineppo's great reverse pass. Saints are right to moan. They're all appealing for a handball. Kane wants a free kick and gets it, takes it quickly, gives it away. He's going to get another chance to take it, but they'll be saying, why can't we have a look at that? Saints players will be saying, are we going to have a look at that on VAR? His arm's high, Toby Alderweireld. We are going to get a VAR.
Oh,
it's hit his
that's
arm
a handball.
up. That's a penalty. I think that's a penalty against Toby Alderweireld. His arm was up. Oh, no penalty.
Ooh. Oh, I tell you what, Adam, if you're going to give them for penalties, I've seen them given.
With Watford 2, I don't remember. West Ham Cherries at 5:30. We'll get team news off Chris in a moment. 72nd minute. Lo Celso attacking. Reckless challenge from James Ward-Prowse. That'll be a yellow card. It'll be a free kick to Spurs. Saints 1, Spurs 0. But Spurs have a free kick and Eriksson is over it. It's fully 35 yards out. Similar position to how Crystal Palace scored against when there's a possible shot, possible cross. He's done it as well. Kane's there. Offside flag goes up straight away. It was beautifully crafted by Eriksson. I mean, the way he put that just behind the defence. And as Harry Kane injured his hamstring, stretching for that, he's going off. Dele Alli's calling for the substitution. I think Kane's pulled a hamstring. Still checking VAR for this goal. Offside flag went up very quickly from the lines.
Coming off, walking very gingerly.
Oh, it's gone.
He's definitely nicked that one for sure.
Yeah. It's okay. It's a free kick for offside. We can get a look at it on this TV screen here. His shoulder, I mean, it's just offside by a shoulder.
I'll tell you what, Adam, if I was in charge of the Spurs side, I would be looking at him thinking, we lack fire in our belly. We don't have that fire in our belly, Adam. Well, the desire's just not there for me.
I'll tell you something, Harry Kane isn't going to score in 7 Premier League games in a row against Saints. That run's stopping at 6. He's off the pitch. It's one of the big moments of this match. Now, I think we're going to have a yellow card. Keith Stroud's got Jose Mourinho a yellow card down there. Oh. I'm looking forward to going down to the tunnel later today to see what mood Mourinho's in. Mora out-jumps Stevens, but behind Stevens, Bednarik volleys back towards the centre circle, and that head down from Shane Long was brilliant. It's put Redmond in space down the left wing, and he's driving. He could actually have kept going. He's won a corner. I think I'd like to have seen him go towards the corner flag a bit maybe, instead of hitting the early crossing, but thankfully he's got a corner, and that'll run the clock down anyway. Ward-Prowse from the left again. Gazzaniga stays on his line. Shane Long goes up, and he's headed it wide. Goal kick. Oh, if that had snuck in the near post between the keeper.
Tell you what, I'd love them to get that one.
Oh, and so would he. It would have been his first goal of the season.
Cracking start of the year.
And then Mike Dean puts the whistle to his mouth. And Mike Dean says Southampton start 2020 with 3 points and move up to 11th in the Premier League table. Back-to-back home wins against Spurs in 9 months. Danny Ings' goal in the 17th minute. A brilliant individual finish.